going trucking.
Okay. And is this the drive to take all the way down through like to the Blue Ridge?
Yes, this is the very beginning of
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah. Cool, man.
5 miles.
All right, thanks. This runs right into the Blue Ridge, so sweet. Just get out on the weekend, find a place to ride, unplug, unwind, recharge your batteries a little bit, leave the stress and the nonsense of the crazy cagers in big cities behind. Get out here and enjoy this. Hey, motorcycle. Okay, so I am here. There's the north end where I started. Coming down, I'm there. Oh, there's a men's room. And it's open. Ho, 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 ho. Bring into my madness here. The bike is parked over here on the side of a ranger station. That's what that is. And I wandered back through the woods and found a pretty decent little set of trees, campsite here. All right, everybody. Welcome to my Sunday morning. I am headed out of Annapolis area, starting my trek southward toward Houston. 1,500 mile trip. I'll break it up across 2 days. I'm not sure how many miles I'm going to make today. Probably somewhere on the order of 700 miles. I'm getting a late start. It's about 11:30 in the morning now, and I'll try to crush as many miles as I can. The more miles I can make today, the better that makes my day tomorrow. I've got, I'll have an 800 mile day probably on Monday to finish getting home. Oops, that sucks. Sorry. Google is yelling in my ear here. So, yeah. I'm leaving the upper Marlboro area, wherever this is, kind of sort of close to the Annapolis area, probably 30 minutes outside of Annapolis. Second exit on the roundabout, okay. Better get over to this side then. Trust these people to stay in their lanes. So I'm going to be jumping on the 95 and 495 south, playing in the crazy Maryland traffic. Man, these people are nuts up here, I'll tell you. Like this guy. He knows I'm here, just intentionally cutting over, refuses to wait his turn. Oh, God, these people are such a-holes up here. Ooh, glad I'm not on that side of the highway. Welcome to Virginia. Alright, so I jumped off of the super slab for a minute to reset ways to point me to Afton, Virginia for the north end of the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I'm going to take the parkway south for quite a ways. I'll look at how it impacts my route as far as mileage and time and all that. But it's a shame to come all the way up here and not ride the Blue Ridge on the way back. So I'll investigate the map options. If I had a paper map, it'd be a lot easier, but I'll dig it up through Google Maps and all that and figure out a way to route me most of the way down the Blue Ridge. And I'll probably end up camping kind of southern end of the Blue Ridge, and then try to figure out a way to get me over toward the Natchez Trace tomorrow as well. So we'll see. I'm just winding along on a little back highway here until it links me back up to 81, and then it'll be about, I don't know, hour and change, almost 2 hours down to Afton. I remember passing the north end of the Blue Ridge here in Virginia as I was coming up the other direction, going north, and I just didn't take note of where it was. I always forget. I've ridden it up and ended out on the north end of it somewhere, but I didn't take it all the way up to the very far end. I got off before then. So anyway, this will be fun. This adds more time to my trip, obviously, probably more miles as well, but this is so much better than bumper to bumper with all the ass-biting cagers and dealing with just the straight blah out there on the main lanes. I'd much rather have some of this twisty scenic stuff with the trees changing colors. So much more to enjoy. And that's a little bit of a problem when I take road trips on bigger bikes like this. You know, you get the heading to the barn syndrome at the end of the trip, and you're like, well, I'm on a fast machine, I'll just hammer it and get there, I'll just go home. But you're missing half of the trip that way. You know, even if you took the scenic route going up, if you bust ass get back, you miss this. I mean, this is just, it's gorgeous. You don't get this on the Super Slab. So when I take the smaller bikes, it forces me to slow down and enjoy the ride a little bit. You're not getting anywhere any faster by trying to get out there on the big highways, except for maybe missing a few stops. But as far as your travel speed, you're not going that much faster. So much more fun to take the back roads. Uh-oh, flat tire. Yeah, I've only been on the slab for like an hour, and I was already getting annoyed. It's like, no, this sucks. And there's supposed to be a state park over here. I turned off the highway when it said something state park. Thought that might be interesting, but I think it's more that way. Let's turn on the radio here and listen to some Rebel music. The sound of the engine. Naked Mountain Winery, that'd be cool. Let's see if this is the winery. Can't drink anything though. Yeah, looks like that's a grape orchard or something growing over there. Can't tell. Gravel, great. So what do they have here? Yeah, fresh orchard, Heartland Orchard. Got apples, got all kinds of stuff. That's pretty cool. Honey, local honey, I would assume. Awesome. Cash or check? Well, I'm not buying anything because all I got is plastic. Neat. Oh, check out the... I got to see this in action. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Pulping up apples. I can't tell if they're making apple juice or what because it's just pouring stuff down on the ground. Cool. Too bad I don't have cash. Beautiful out here. Ugh, that was wrong. Ooh, this is sketchy. Yeah, I'll take I-66 down a little bit and jump back off because there's no access road on this side, and that highway that I was on over there curves the wrong way. So I'll take 66 for a bit and then jump off on another little side highway that parallels this. Shenandoah National Park, north entrance. Cool. A lot of bikes out today. Hopefully the road is a little clearer after the tourist center here. Howdy. I don't yet.
Okay, just keep on trucking.
Okay. And is this the drive to take all the way down through like to the Blue Ridge?
Yes, this is the very beginning. Of
Yeah.
You're
Yeah. Cool, man.
5 miles.
All right, thanks. Another bike. Lots of bikes out today. I wonder how many of them are going to be going all the way through to the Blue Ridge. I didn't renew my National Parks Pass this year. I wish I had, because it would probably cover this. That's all right. I'll refresh it again at spring of next year, because I don't think I'll be doing any more national park runs this year. This will probably be the last one. Ugh, gnats everywhere. Wow, so national park entrance fee is $30. Motorcycle is $25. So I got to pay $25 to get through. Well, hell, I might as well just get my national parks annual pass. God, these gnats are terrible. And then interagency annual is $80. Phew. Hello, I don't have a pass. I forgot to renew mine last year. So should I just do the interagency for $80 again?
Yeah, if you want.
All right, let's do that.
All right, so this will be good till the end of October next year.
Sweet. All right, thanks.
You're good to go.
Now I hope they've got fuel in and out of here somewhere, because I didn't stop. I've got 83 miles of range, but we'll find out. If I get stuck, I get stuck. I haven't seen any signs through here that say no services for X number of miles, so I'm assuming, hoping that there's fuel in here somewhere. Yeah, I figure if I was going to pay $25 just to pass through today, and then I might get hit for something again in the Blue Ridge, who knows? Might as well just go ahead and do my yearly pass. I've never picked up one at one of the stations like that before. I've always mail ordered mine or done it on the internet, and then they send it to me a few days later. It's the first time I've ever just picked one up right there on the spot. Unless you get some pretty insane fuel economy at this speed. 6th gear trundling along at 35, 36 miles an hour. It's funny, in a few of my first ride videos on this bike, people were leaving nasty comments about, my God, you're going 40 miles an hour and you're already in 6th gear. What's wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. It's the bike, man. The bike does it all by itself. You ever hear of this thing called DCT computers? It's doing it all. You can override it for a minute, but then it's going to change right back. If you put it in sport mode, then it will hold the RPM a little bit higher, but let it do its thing. It knows what it's doing. I don't care. It's not going to stall the engine, so I don't care. Oh, that's a good picture spot. I missed it. I'll go to the next one. These gloves are not touch sensitive. Gotta hit it just right. Nope, not gonna happen. Take my glove off. I really like these gloves. These are the Olympia 734 digital protector or something like that. I can't remember, but the only thing I don't like about them is they're not touch sensitive. They don't have any conductive anything in the fingertips to get through to a touch screen. So I have to do this and not lose it. Doink! We are just going to watch the map as we roll here. Or not. Where am I? There we are. I'm trying not to lose my glove. Air is a little brisk in here. Oh wow, can't look at that too long or I'll go off the road, but way up here on the ridge running along the Blue Ridge Mountains. Nice. Let's see if he can do it in a curve. Oh, can he butt steer it effectively? Oh, look at that coordination. Trying to look put the helmet this way and look the other way. It's hard to do. Temperature today says 58 degrees, but you can subtract about 5 degrees because it picks up engine heat. It's about 50, feels like about 52, 53 in here, something like that. Pretty nice. Fantastic Sunday ride. Yeah, I couldn't stay on the super slab when I knew that I was passing by the Skyway here and also the the Blue Ridge coming up. Blue Ridge is about 100 and something miles down the road, 130 miles I think. This runs right into the Blue Ridge, so sweet. So I'll run the length of this today and get a little ways down the Blue Ridge. Not sure how far I'll get today. When it starts getting too chilly or I start getting too tired, I'll just pull off. I'll find a nice little motocamping spot. And as I remember, all of the camping on the Blue Ridge is free, a lot like it is on the Natchez Trace in Mississippi and Tennessee area. It's just free. Just camp where you want to camp. That's how it should be. It's public land. That means it belongs to us all. You know, private land. We're all animals living in nature. Overlook, 2 miles. Oh, look at that. I can't look at it too long. Gotta look at the road. Somebody's going to pull out in front of me and I'm going to hate it. Man, that's gorgeous over there. There's a couple of overlooks that are almost identical to that in the Ozarks. Same stone wall, same everything. Probably Army Corps of Engineers. If I can find one of these overlooks that isn't just clogged full of people like these are, then I will stop and take some pictures. Yeah, well, as long as I've got an empty road, I'm going to use it. Oh, check out the trees changing colors. This is what I didn't want to miss because I'm not going to be back up here this time. Anytime this year, you know, and this is the time to do these fall road trips, is right when the trees are changing color and the air is crisp and cool like this. It's fantastic. This is why I ride. This right here. And I could be doing this on this bike or any bike that I own or even the scooters. Hell, the Navi would even be fun out here because the speed limits are 35. It's not out of its element. Now, getting here might be a trick. I'm going to have to cheat and trailer it. Oh wow, check that out ahead. Just a wall of mountain there. Now, I would classify these as mountains. Yeah, these are mountains. A lot of areas through the central United States they call mountains, but they're so worn down, you know, erosion over the millennia, that they're really just hills, in my opinion. 500-600 feet, that's a hill. Come on. Get out to the Rockies and it recalibrates your sense of what a mountain is real damn quick. That's gorgeous. Can't look at it. I wish I had my 360 camera for this, because then I could see it all and just go back and reframe it after the fact. My mileage hasn't changed. It's been at like 85 miles this whole time, so it's going to start getting pretty amazing economy at this speed. Oh, check out that tree, half and half colors. Ah, gorgeous. I love this shit. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look at that. That's gorgeous, man. People that live out here in these areas, you know, they get numb to the scenery, I think. When you live further in the south, you know, out in the plain states or further in the south where it's just flat and boring. You don't have the hills and the beautiful mountains for backdrops, and you don't have all this unless you get really far out of the metro areas, and you might see trees, but not forests like this. It's just amazing. Just get out on the weekend, find a place to ride, unplug, unwind, recharge your batteries a little bit, leave the stress and the nonsense of the crazy cagers in big cities behind. Get out here and enjoy this. And it doesn't have to be a solitary pursuit, you know. If you find somebody that likes to ride with you, either your significant other on the back or on their own machine, or a good riding buddy, this does wonders for the soul. Suppose I could fire up the other camera, huh? If it starts. Yeah, there it goes. 3, 2, 1. I don't even know what the speed limit is through the park here. I'm just going about 40. Yeah. 40 is nice and relaxed. I got a couple more cruisers and bobbers. Cool. Yeah, I have no idea what the speed limit is. Maybe I should pull up Waze. It'll tell me. I think. Trying to figure out what I'm doing. Not kill myself. Dog. Running out of time. Gotta sit on the glove. I only mess with the phone or the GPS or whatever when I'm on a straight line and I can keep one eye facing that way. I've got a bicyclist out here, all right? He's hauling ass too. He's going, he's probably going over the speed limit. Downhill run, he is cooking. All right, here's a straightaway. Close all. Get out of there. Thank you. Bye-bye. It doesn't say where I am or how fast I'm going. That's okay. Yeah, it tells how fast I'm going, but it doesn't give the speed limit for the park. That's quite all right. Hands free again. Oh, running out of road, running out of road. Hey, there we go. Yeah, it's chilly out here. Having that glove off got cold real quick. Still have my thermals on under my jeans. I don't have my thermal top on, but I've got, you know, the jacket and the rain shell as a windbreaker. So my upper body's fine. Legs and knees are a little bit cold, but doing okay. My hands are feeling it though. I might have to switch over to the held gloves to give me a little bit more windbreak. Hiker, all right. Indian Run overlook. Oh, my mileage has finally gone down, 83 miles. So yeah, should hope that there are services in here somewhere. I know there's 4 entrances and exits to this parkway along the route. I think the first one was 30 miles in or something like that. The total length of it is 130 miles or something like that, so I certainly can't make it to the other end on the fuel that I have. But I could always jump off at one of those other exits, go fill up, come back. Probably not too far off of the main path. Now I know out on the Blue Ridge there are no services. You got to fill up before you get out there. You just jump off of it as you need to. Natchez Trace is the same way. There's no fuel, there's nothing out there, no food, no nothing. It's just a scenic byway. My ears are popping, gaining some altitude. Oh, that's nice. It's so pretty to look at from a distance, from up high, you know. But imagine in the old days having to hike or traverse that, or horses. Good luck, man. It's rough country. This is gorgeous. Choose my ride mode. The throttle's getting a little hitchy, lurchy because of the DCT setting, so it's kind of on cruise control because of driveline lash or chain slack or whatever. But on these downhills at around 45, it's kind of fighting and lurching against engine braking. So change the ride mode to my user setting where I've got the DCT turned all the way down. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, it's getting good and chilly in here. Temps have dropped into the high 40s, so I can feel it. And I found the train of cars. Well, maybe I can find a scenic overlook and take a picture. Oh, are they pulling off? Sure, I'll pull off, get a picture. Uh-oh. That's not bad. Supra, nice car. Trying to get a good shot of the Supra. I'm just cruising, man. Wait for an empty spot in this traffic and get out in it again. I'm getting ready to move, so if you need better hair. What? That's a good one. Hey, you just kicked my tank again. You gotta quit doing that. Stay on the road over there, fella. Doofus. Oh, that's a good pick right there. Oh, yeah, buddy. Get my gloves off the top of it. How shall I do that? That looks better. I want to get more of that mountain. There we go. Try not to show all the carnage on the front of the bike. That's not so picturesque. I got a couple of bug strikes on my case of my phone. As long as I don't take a rock to the lens, I'll be happy. That sounded almost like an Africa Twin. I didn't see what kind of bike it was. Big cruiser. A lot of bikes out here today. This is a pretty stunning drive. It's just overlook after overlook. This is going right across the spine of the ridge, it looks like, and it's left, right, so you got scenic overlooks on both sides of it, not just one side. Gorgeous. Definitely high on my list of must-ride places again. Can't see if there's coverage on my phone or... Ooh, excuse me, hiccups. Can't see if there's coverage on my phone or not. I could actually stream some of this. No. That's a no. No coverage. No. Nothing. I got an X. That's it. No. Surprised. It's a pretty big byway. You'd think that there'd be cell towers out here, repeaters or something. No. X. No. Not streaming anything out here, not unless I've got a portable satellite truck. Maybe Elon Musk can hook me up with the mobile Skylink, whatever it is, if they ever get the mobile stuff going. Man, that's gorgeous. Look at the layers. Oh, I gotta stop and look at that. Look at the layers. Ridge after ridge after ridge. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. 1, 2, 3 humps. Oh, that's gorgeous. Alright. Keep rolling while the road's clear. Yeah, it's about time to get those held air and dry gloves out. Insulate my hands a little bit more. Because the temperature, she's a dropping. She's a dropping a lot. We're still early in the day. We're still in the quote-unquote heat of the day. It's going to get real cold tonight. I don't know if I've got enough insulation for Miami. When we get further south where it's not going to be quite as chilly. Reduced speed ahead. That's the first speed sign I've seen, except for corner limit, corner caution limits, whatever. $25. Okay. So maybe I should slow down from 50. Elk Wallow. Okay. Well, they don't have fuel. We'll need to stop. Picnic grounds. Okay. No camping in this area. Alright. Didn't plan on it. Well, I've been in here for a good long time, and I still have 74 miles of range. Started at 85, so technically I've only gone 11 miles. Not. Overlook. That lunch made me sleepy. Now these bright and dark, twisty roads, it's making me even sleepier. Ooh, that one tightens up right up. No slow curve warning, nothing. Just gotta be on your toes. Over here, bike. Junction 211, so somewhere in here is going to be a fuel station, but I still have 70 miles. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep on going. Oh, gonna kill my fun. Oh, nice. Too bad I can't rev bomb it. That's about all I can do with this. Give it a lower gear and rev it a bit. You can't go to neutral unless you come to a full stop. Oh wow, look at that. Cruising like this with the DCT is really nice because you're never hunting for gears. You're not constantly rowing up and down because of the hills or the slow traffic. Just let the bike do its thing. If it misbehaves in between gears, you can just change your ride mode. I was in my user mode for the downhill stuff, just so the DCT wasn't lurching, but for this variable uphill climb stuff, I put it back in standard mode so the engine isn't lugging too much and trying to shift all the way up to 6th gear at too low of a speed. It's great though. It's like riding a scooter. Twist and run, twist and run. All right, everybody. Welcome back to my Sunday in progress. I made it all the way down the Shenandoah Parkway and just arrived a couple minutes ago at the Blue Ridge Parkway. The end of the one runs right into the beginning of the other, headed southbound. So I will run a few miles down the Blue Ridge here and find a decent spot that looks good to camp. It's getting pretty chilly. I don't even know what time it is. It's like 5:30. Wake up. 6:30, sorry. I changed time zones, that's right. So yeah, it's 6:30 right now. It's getting dark. Probably got about 30 more minutes of light, 45 if I'm lucky. So I'll try to find somewhere in the next 20 minutes or something. Just a good hammock hanging spot and get set up for the night. It's going to be pretty chilly. I didn't make it nearly as far south today as I thought that I might, but I intentionally took the slow route, so it was a calculated risk. Yeah, so I'm going to be really cold in the hammock tonight because I don't have my heavy-duty insulation. I just have my lightweight quilt and some other stuff, so it's going to be a little nippy tonight, I think. I'll be sleeping in all of my riding gear and trying to not move too much, maintain my heat. And I don't think I want to bump this Rebel down that curb because I might not have quite the ground clearance that is required for that little stunt. Don't want to ground out the catalytic converter. That would kind of be a bad day. Might do a little bit of damage. Okay, so continue on, and away I go. I was recording most of the ride on the Shenandoah Parkway, and I didn't realize that I had run out of storage space on the card. The battery was plugged in the whole time, so I thought, it's just going to keep going. Nope. I'm recording at a higher frame rate, I think 120, and oh my god, look at that. I got to turn around and take a picture of that. Oh, that's just beautiful. Look at the sunset and the hues over the mountain. And that guy just about clobbered me. He's doing 65 on this road. It's a 30. Awesome. Just gonna take a quick picture and get back on the road. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Can you guys see that? I don't know how well it comes out on the camera. It's just fantastic. Blues, pinks, orange, just about every cool color you can imagine for a sunset. That is excellent. Most excellent. It's even better contrast off that direction. Oh, I'm in full frame. I guess I better do 16:9s as well. There we go. Try not to get run over here. Cool. Keep on trucking. Or rebelling. Hoo-hoo, buddy. That is gorgeous. I'd like to hang a hammock right here. There's just no trees. Okay, off we go. Yeah, it's been a nice ride down the Shenandoah Parkway. A few bonehead cagers running 75, 80 miles an hour through there, just being complete tools. And a couple of them got nailed. There was one guy that was cutting through, weaving through everybody, doing 65, 70, passing over the double yellows in a 30 zone, of course, you know, yeah, smart. And about 2 miles up the road, saw him pulled over and out of his car. Got another one blaring up on the back of me. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. I wish I could look at it. Look at that. Speed limit's posted 35, people. You want to drive fast, get out on the interstate. 81's just a couple miles over. Yeah, it's going to be a chilly night. Woo. It is cold already. It's about 44, 45 degrees out here, and the sun hasn't fully set yet, so that means it's going to get colder. Oh, look at that coming over the mountains. Wow. If I had brought my heavy hammock insulation, my really warm under quilt and top quilt, oh man, wouldn't bother me a bit. Hang out in 30-degree temps and be just fine with it. Getting windy over here. Gorgeous. Bunch of couples out here just staring at the sunset. That's cute. It's the third or fourth one I've seen. Third or fourth couple. Yeah, it's chilly enough tonight. I'll be sleeping in my boots too. Let me take off the boots. My toes always get so frozen. I don't have anything to wrap up my feet in. Get some big fuzzy slippers or something one of these days to take on these trips. I used to carry around an extra set of real thick wool socks, and they help, but still not quite enough for nights when it gets down to the low 40s, high 30s. You gotta have a little bit more loft than that. 8:14. Stop right here for a minute. Is that gravel? Yep. Oop, gravel. I'm going to stop right here and consult the Google Oracle. Yeah, so it's 45 out here. Figure take 5 degrees off of that. 4 or 5. Okay. Cold. I'm tired. My fingers aren't working. Camping near me. No, I didn't say cancel the alarm. I said camping near me. Don't mess with me. Camping near me. Now you get it. Come on. We got signal. Oh, just one little bar. Doink. Well, I don't know. No, I'll keep going this other way. Let's see what we come up with. I'll find something somewhere. I don't care. I'll stealth camp it. Just pull it off the side of the road somewhere where nobody can see the bike. I'd like to find somewhere that has some cell coverage, and maybe I can upload some pictures. And I don't think I'll be able to do a live out here. There's not enough bandwidth for that. I thought, if I'm somewhere close enough to civilization that I could somewhere close enough to civilization that I could get coverage, I would do a live stream tonight from camp. Connectivity out in the boonies like this is pretty minimal. All I need is a safe place for the bike to sit off the road where it's not going to get hit or vandalized. And I'll toss my hammock in the trees and be in that puppy in about 5 minutes flat. Ooh. See, right over in there. I just found home for tonight, kids. That's gravel, so don't go cooking in there. at an angle and wipe out. Off-roading. Okay, so are there trees enough that can suit my need here? There's a couple over there that might work. I just have to have a place to leave the bike. Those are way too close together. Oh shit! Oh wow! Ew, yeah, this is way off camber. You guys can't see how deep this is. It's like a 4-foot drop over here on one side, and the bike started sliding that direction. I went to put my foot down, and there's no foot down. What do we have here? I just about lost this 530-pound pig. Wouldn't have been fun to pick up uphill. It would have been rather shitey. What do we have? Oh, these tires hate gravel. This is public land, private land? Where the hell am I? See, this is what sucks about setting up in the dark. This looks like parkland. I'm going to get into a spot where I can't turn the bike around and I'm going to get pissed off. Oh, I'm going to be off-roading here. These tires suck on gravel. Oh, they are plowing side to side. How deep should I go? I can't go too deep in here because if this is a truck path, there's nowhere to get the bike off of the road, and somebody will nuke it in the middle of the night, come driving through here fast, and sure as shit don't want to go down that the wrong way. That is steep. And see, now I'm getting myself into a situation where I can't turn around gracefully. This thing is too heavy with too limited ground clearance to slide the ass end around. Oh yeah, she's piggin'. Oh yeah, and this is just a descent into hell here. I should be able to turn around at this little junction. Oh goddamn! I'm gonna end up beaching this fucker. Pardon my French. Yeah, I have no idea where I am, and I can't see high enough up. That goes really down deep that way. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera. It's kind of dark out here. There's plenty of trees. I mean, I could be anywhere in here, but this is like super steep grades, like in 20-degree grades. This looks like, yeah, there's you guys probably can't see that on the camera, but there's some kind of a gate up there, truck gate, agricultural gate. Fuck it, I think I could just park right over here. If I can figure out a way to level the bike out. Can't level out on that side. Huh. And this is definitely off camber. I won't be able to set the side stand down that way or she falls over. Well, let's see what we've got here. Oh yeah, she's pigging. Both tires are digging diagonally. This is super steep. Super steep. But if I could find trees right over here, it'll work for me. I could circle it around and put it kind of on that side, leaning that way. I don't know, this is sketchy. I wouldn't want a truck to come through here in the middle of the night, and I'm blocking a path. I'm going to park it uphill over there, if I can get it uphill. She's heavy, and this is very loose gravel. Okay, I'm going to park it here for a moment, and put my headlamp on to look around. Because if I can find two trees that are the right width, this is it. I'm off the roadway, less traffic noise, and I'm not too deep in the shit that I can't get myself out tomorrow. Okie dokie, it's dark. I'm not taking that jacket off yet. Okay, I'll rejoin you in a minute if I find a spot. I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, well, strike that idea. I just walked off several, walked all the way up that path, walked down this one, went down that really steep thing over there. You guys probably can't see it. It's so dark out here. Anyway, none of the trees are okay, and the ones that are have got a sheer drop, like 45-degree drop right beneath them, so not ideal for setting up a hammock. You try to get out of it, lose your balance, and go cartwheeling down the hill. And this is sketchy AF in here, man, let me tell you. This is deep, sketchy gravel. You guys can't see it, it's too dark, but I mean, it's like 4 inches deep, pea gravel. It is just no fun. This bike is not made for this. So I'm going to carefully get myself back out of here. And we're going to go for another one a little further down the road. I searched up a couple on the GPS or on Google. And there should be a couple of campgrounds here close by, so we'll find out. I've never been this far up on the Blue Ridge, so I don't know what's out here or what to expect. My rear tire is just constantly spinning. Oh, hey, stay out of that tree. And this is off camber to a 60-foot drop on that right side. Don't want to get in that. I will ground the bike down on the left side if I have to. I just saw something reflect at, oh, it was a car. I was going to say, I saw something reflect at me in the woods there. Oh, big tree branch. This bike does not have the ground clearance for this hooligan mess. Yeah, no, that wasn't it. I don't know, that could be it. I didn't want to go that way. We're just going to get back out to the road. Ooh, it's a downhill. And I am training wheeling it. You can't see my feet. This bike is a pig, and it washes side to side with these tires pretty quick, especially in this deep gravel. So back to the road I go after my 10-minute detour, but at the very least I did take a potty break. Yeah, we're gonna go further down the road. Ooh, deep gravel. And the headlight on this thing is not the greatest for gravel road spelunking in the dark. And it's bloody cold already. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to turn my right off, dude. Sorry. It's cold. That's what I was saying about setting up camp in the dark sucks. You can't see what you're doing. You don't know where you are. It's much better to do it in the daylight where you can see everything. Now that right back there, that looked promising. Of course, it's on the wrong side of the damn road again. There were a couple of big trees right there. Looked pretty useful on a grass lot, no less. Anyway, in the daylight, you can see what you're doing, and you won't miss something obvious like, oh, there's a much better place just 50 yards down that way. I've done that, and I've set up, picked what I thought was a decent spot. I wake up in the morning and I'm like right next to a compost pile or something, just something stupid, and 100 feet away was a much better spot, but you can't see it in the dark. I've set up next to swamps, and there was a nice green grass yard on the other side that I could have used, you name it. This is one of those pull-throughs, so I wouldn't want to be right there at a scenic overlook in the morning with my hammock, getting out, scratching my balls. Yeah, morning, everybody. I don't know how well the camera is working in this low light, or if you guys can see that headlight pattern, but it's not the greatest for, I mean, here it looks good. It's got decent spread and it reaches out, but you get into really curvy stuff, and it doesn't really let you see a lot of what's going on. I want to put some driving lights on the front of this. It's Denali S4s or whatever they are. Daylight. See right there, you can see that it's just like a weird little trapezoid is all I'm getting in the distance. Can't see diddly shit. My eyeballs are burned out from staring into the sun the whole sunset. You know, I was riding pretty much straight into it. It'd be nice to find one of those little visitor centers. Passed one quite a few miles back, but nice to find one of those and grab a map and see if they've got any camping areas highlighted. Or I could just be a real hoodlum and camp right there at the visitor center. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. Okay, so that looked like camping, but did I just friggin' pass it? No. Okay, so is it this side, that side, both sides, any side? And I'm fogged up. Ah. Okay, this might work. I see other cars here. I see parking area. I see a house. Is it a house? Yeah, it's a house. No, it's like a... What is it? I don't know what we've got here. It's a house. It might be like a visitor center or something, but it looks like a house. What do the signs say? What do the signs say? Let's go look at what the signs say. If this is like a public campground, that'd be great. And if they have a bathhouse, even greater. Watch the road. Yeah, that'd be nice. Tell the guys that are speeding about that. Hey, motorcycle. Okay, so I am here. There's the north end where I started. Coming down, I'm there. There's no way I'm halfway down the thing right now. It's like a 300-mile run or something like that. Okay, I'm here at milepost 29, Whetstone Ridge, Otter Creek. North from here, south from here, Buena Vista, James River Visitor Center, Amherst. Well, Visitor Center, that'd be cool. Yeah. Doesn't say anything about camping. And I can't tell what this is. I mean, is it open? Is it not open? It looks like a friggin' house. I mean, there's like a bedroom up there. Should I go knock on the door? I want to see if the door's open. What does it say up here? Yeah, it's an office. I see that. Blue Ridge Parkway District Office. They're obviously closed. I wonder if they got a restroom. And yes, I'm leaving my back running and unattended. I seriously doubt someone's going to come over and mess with it that quickly. Oh, there's a men's room. And it's open. Oh. I think I'm going to find a place to park. Right here. I'm going to string myself up in some trees, and I've got a restroom. Game on. And if anybody rousts me, I'll just say I'm sorry. I didn't know I couldn't do that. I thought it was free camping. It's not posted anywhere, no camping. Gotta be specific with us road warriors, you know. Yeah, gotta be specific. Okay, so the next bit of fun, I'm just gonna turn this off. I'll move it in a minute. The next bit of fun is I just have to find some convenient trees. I'll leave the bike over here on one of these end spots and, you know, somewhere close to me where I can keep an ear out for it. Okay, let me see how I can do this and bring you guys along for the fun. Now watch, tomorrow morning I'll pack up and leave here, and just 3 miles down the road there'll be a perfect campsite. That's how it always goes. So I think these trees right here are going to be my only option if this is going to be my site. I'll catch up with you in a few minutes when I figure it out. All right, everybody, bring into my madness here. The bike is parked over here on the side of a ranger station. That's what that is. And I wandered back through the woods and found a pretty decent little set of trees, campsite here. Gotta watch out for these briars. I already had briars tear through my rain pants, stab me in the knee. But there are some nice trees right back here. I'm recording this with my phone, so I hope it's coming out okay. off-road exploration here. Just walk through a big spider web and got it in my hair. And where did I set my stuff? There it is. So, what I'm going to do is set up over here and string from that tree to this tree. I already looked up and there are no widowmakers that are going to fall on my head and orphan my kids. So I'll set my stuff out of the way over here and start setting up. If I can get this thing off of my wrist. There we go. Try to put the tripod out and let you guys watch the fun. Stay put. Oh, stay put. Little tripod ain't made for this. Okay, let's give it a shot. So I've got my tree straps here. Toss those up in that tree and this other tree kind of diagonally behind me over here. One of these buckles came apart. Yeah, there it is. I have to work on that one separately. There's two trees over here. One strap. I have to reassemble the buckle on it. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm not to talk too loud. I don't have my microphone hooked up to this. I suppose I could. I don't want to go get it off the bike. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay. Let's get to this tree here. Oh, it's a little tricky. Go through here. That's a big girthy tree. Okay, that's that. Two straps set. Now spring the hammock. There's a car parked over there in the lot. And they've been hanging out for a while. I don't know if they're checking me out or what they're doing, but they can mind their business. I'll mind mine. Okay. That'll be about it right there. Now just unfurl the hammock. Connect one end with the carabiner. Find the carabiner. Come here, Beaner. Come here, Beaner. There's the carabiner. It's over right there. I always put it on the end. Oh, I feel it. It's heavy. Oh, it got turned inside out. That's what happened. No? What happened? All right, stretch it out. We'll go this end. Go back. Stretch it all out. Right side up. And that's that. Hammock is set. I'm not going to bother with the tarp. It's a clear night. We're not going to have any rain or anything like that. Although it does give you a little bit better heat retention, but I'll be fine. It's not. There's no wind blowing tonight, so I'll be fine. That's that. The hammock is set. I'm gonna put my pillows and my stuff in there, and this is home for tonight, in the middle of the woods. All right, everybody. Well, good morning. I'm resuming from my stealth camp in the middle of the woods here. I stopped on the Blue Ridge last night. I don't know how far down I am, 30 or 40 miles into the Blue Ridge. And it was getting too dark, too cold to see where I was going. I was a little bit bleary-eyed and ready to call it quits for the night because don't want to run over any animals. But you might be able to see my motorcycle hanging out right there. I had a nice little cheating spot. I found this ranger station. I didn't know what it was when I came upon it, but I could tell it was like a parking area, and then there's what looked like a house here. So I was like, all right, well, fine. Let's go around behind there and see if there's some good trees and use that as the campsite for tonight. And that's exactly what I did. Pardon the shaky camera here. I'm doing this with my cell phone and walking down a steep hill with a lot of crap in the way. Yeah, so anyway, I just posted up. It got pretty cold last night, a little uncomfortably cold. Temperature here, I think, was, I don't know, I think we got down to about 38. It was below 40, I know that. Got a pretty good thermometer for that. I can tell when I'm, when I'm absolutely uncomfortable. I was in survivable temperatures with the insulation that I had, but it wasn't comfy. So anyway, here's the morning. I've got a restroom right around the corner of the building here, and it's heated and everything inside. So I'm going to go in there and rinse off my head and brush my teeth, pack up my little stealth camp here out of the woods, and get on the road.